I had this conversation with every client I've ever worked with, and I'd encourage you to do the same thing. So I told every family when they became my client, I said, you have entrusted my company with something incredibly important, probably one of the more important decisions you're ever going to make. And I told the families, I'm going to stay focused on 3 objectives for our entire relationship. I'm going to stay focused on 3 things and 3 things only. My number 1 objective is I want to make sure that your experience with our company is so good that you would never even consider using somebody else for what we do. Okay, I want your experience to be so good that it would never even cross your mind to use somebody else for what we do. Now, that sounds like such a simple statement, I know, but I can tell you, in 11 years of interviewing advisors' businesses, their clients within their business, I always hear advisors tell me, I don't have a client retention issue. We retain most of our clients. But then I go and I interview the clients themselves, and I come back and I say, you do have a retention issue. You are retaining a lot of marginally satisfied clients. They're not upset. They're not actively trying to replace you with another advisor, but their experience isn't good enough that they would feel compelled to ever talk about you. And that's what makes a business stop growing. It's a lot of advisors we've worked with over the years. I mean, they have 200 and 300 and 400 clients. And we dig in, and it's like they did all this hard work to get these clients, and then they're putting them into this experience that's marginal. On a scale of 1 to 10, they're at about a 6 or a 7. But here's the problem. There is only one person on earth that is qualified to give you the key to how to give your clients a raving fan experience, and that is the client themselves. Every single client has different expectations. They define value different. They look for the experience differently, and I find most advisors are lacking a really important process to generate open, honest, consistent feedback from their most valuable clients. We ask questions like, hey, is there anything else we ought to be doing? Very general things. But very few advisors have a process to block time every year and sit down with clients in a meaningful way to ask poignant questions about their experience. What do you value the most about what we've done for you over the last 12 months? Where have we exceeded the expectations that you have for you? More importantly, in what areas are we falling short? What are the things we aren't doing today that we could do to make your experience better? How do we improve your review meetings? We don't sit down, block time to pull this feedback out of our clients to learn on a scale of 1 to 10. If your experience is a 6 or a 7, how do we drive that up to a 10? What are those 3 points? And I find that if people don't engage their most important clients in this feedback, we're guessing about their experience.